Good evening, all, my beautiful crime family. This is Once Upon a Crime Time, and I'm your host, Tommy Jude. And I'll tell you what, there's crazy days, and then there's crazier days. And this has been one of them crazier days. And it actually started like really early this morning. I'm on blood thinners, right? I get these bloody noses, and I was like bleeding all over. That's the way my day started. I got that under control, I think, for now. That does happen once in a while. I haven't ended up in ER a couple of times over that. Anyway, I know, end up in the ER over a bloody nose. That's just, to me, is crazy. That's crazy, right? Well, that matches me because I'm crazy too. And tonight, it's going to get a little crazier. Gonna get a little bit crazier because there's a few things I want to. First, I want everybody to say a prayer for someone close that's in the hospital right now, and they definitely need some prayers, and they are a part of our crime family. So I want you to definitely say a prayer. Anyway, so as usual, I'm scouting around videos, right? And there's this one gal that I used to love her content. And then Rory, her and I kind of got into it a little bit over some stuff and whatever. I deleted her and I didn't pay much attention to her after that. And she started a new channel. And so I kind of ran across that channel in the last, I don't know, month or so. And so I've been checking it out a little bit. I started leaving her messages like, this is a lot better. She's giving credit to people when credit is due. And it's just a lot better. And she put out one that could blow this case wide open. And I'm telling you that right now. I want your opinions on it, but it's really good. I know I have a video coming out tomorrow, and actually Cynthia, Reverend Cynthia here, is going to be part of. And yeah, I'm sure some of you have seen, it's about the law firm that we've been dealing with. That we'll explain tomorrow. After what I've seen today, I don't even know if that's going to be needed. To tell you the truth, this case is getting closer and closer to the floodgates breaking wide open. I'm telling you, it's getting really close. And this has gotten a lot closer with this. And as she states in this video, that we're all part of this. And she doesn't even want credit. She just wants this to get out there. There's many people. There is many people involved in this over the last year and whatever. I mean, everybody in the community, from Rory and to Lana and to Dago and to Crime Circus and Drip, to CJ, to Jules, you could go on and on and on for quite a while because we're all involved. You know what I mean? We're all involved. And we've all been involved in trying to break this case because we have felt so strong and passionate about this man's innocence. And I think everybody out here, except for the trolls, are with me on this. Bubbly Waters needs some credit. I mean, I could just keep going on and on for a long time because there's so many of us that have been. That's why I didn't want to start naming names. I could sit here and go on and on. Anyway, first of all, I do want to show you something that was sent to me in email. That's very intriguing and kind of funny in a way, and revealing in another way. This is, I don't know if you guys are into the groups. I was in a group where this gentleman, great guy, a character, but he would do lives in Facebook group. And his name is Antoine. He's been talking to, and him and I were, when I was in this group, and my name is still there. I just don't go in there anymore because there's, I don't know, 100,000 people and there's so many trolls. It's just not even worth it anymore. But he's been talking to Steve. So I'm going to show you without further ado here. Yeah, of course it's going to do that. Okay, so here we go. You can see part of it up here of what my friend is saying there. Data on people who just shut up or start speaking like a man, not like a coward. If this is true, you are a low-down, dirty dog. Steve responds, all right. Antoine, relax. I'm advocating for my daughters. Multi-level marketing. Give me a fucking break. I'm a computer scientist who has worked for top IT firms in the world. Look me up. I've been employed by Microsoft, HP, Dell, VMware, and ESD are just a few. These companies conduct extensive 10-year background checks. Some who work with the Department of Defense security requirements for the Vista Corp job. Don't buy into all the hype. Only one family is consistently fighting for these children every day. You didn't see me sending my son back to UI. We told every media outlet these kids are not safe. And then Antoine answers back. I just want to want you to speak the truth. I feel connected to these kids. I'm not trying to bust your balls. I have a daughter myself. BK is innocent. Either the cops did this or them. Frat kids. Speak against LE. They are framing. I can't read that. They are framing an innocent man. I thought that was quite interesting. When I right, apparently, no matter what you see on TV and what he says to the media, you've seen what he said at the bottom. You don't see me sending my kid back. They are not safe. So that tells you something right there. So a lot of times I think when we see him say certain things, and that's what makes me think maybe there is some deeper investigations going on. Maybe they are aware of everything that's going on. Know what I mean? Maybe they are aware. Right, Rajo? I know who you are, by the way, girl. You be good. You be good. Okay. Anyway, so do you all remember van life? Who all remembers van life? Roger, right? Okay, that's who I'm talking about. The little squeaky voice little girl. I'm going to show you the video that she put out today. You know what? Even way back then, I knew she was going to have something to do with this case. I knew it back then. And I wasn't even, I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked. It's just like people always tell me, you're going to be the one, Tommy, you're going to be the one. You know, I got that feeling. And I had a psychic even show me my name, Tom, in a picture from Moscow, written on the tar. Believe it or not. But anyway, I'm going to get into that psychic at some point too, because there's some interesting stuff there. Anyway, she really put out a hell of a video, and I'm just going to get to it now. Let me X this out.
Are you going?
This isn't everything that I have. This is only your sneak peek. I'm going to give you guys something that I believe you all should have. And I really truly feel that if you got nothing to do while we're on our vacation here until after the new year, to please look into this. Okay. Now, we all know that we get our content from whatever is online. Okay. Sorry about the noise in the background. Just give me a minute. Okay, so anybody that wants recognition because they think it's their content, all I have to say is it isn't your content unless you took the photos or the videos yourself, or you were able to obtain them before anybody on social media. So here we go. What I'm about to show you is proof, 100% proof, that every single thing that happened at that house, the incident, was over by 3 a.m. Maybe not exactly, but just about. And I'm going to show you that. Okay? It may have went a little over 3 a.m., but I'm going to show you some proof on how a few had already escaped the crime scene by 3 a.m. Okay? Then I'm going to show you the weapon. I'm going to show you who owns the weapon. I'm also going to show you who helped with this cover up. I'm going to also show you who the person is. I'm even going to show you where they put the knife. Okay, now we already know what content creator we need to thank for finding most of this information and pointing it out and zooming in. But for right now, I'm not going to mention that person's channel's name. Just for right now, until I establish the fact that what I'm going to put out, even though I believe this person was trying to do that in the first place, is that this person will be safe. Okay, that's just how I feel about it, because I really care about this person. But
Okay, just so everybody knows, she's from there. Okay, she's from there, so she works right with with students. Okay, so just so you're understanding what she's all saying here.
Her channel will get full recognition. We all do know where this came from. If you do not know, I will guide you once I know from her that it's okay and she is willing to take the consequences that come with this. Okay, so let me know if you are all ready. Hit that like button. I did a pre-recording, of course, because of the fact that I mess up when I do my live events. I needed this to be more of a guide. Year 2024, I'll be doing my videos differently. There will be credits at the end, thanking everybody for their support. Credits with the names of where I got the content from. Now, I am never going to get the original channel who put it out the first time. It's never going to happen. But however, I can definitely put out the channel who point these items out, who did all the work to zoom in, who really took the time to check out every little nook and cranny. Okay, regardless of how you feel about their channel and how they present it, they literally found the truth. Okay, so due to this, it gave me, what do you call it, the curiosity, the strength, the fearlessness to go figure more of this out. You know, I couldn't help it, right? I had the means to do so, so I went and did it. How I did it is just, I was never ever trained to do something like this. It just comes naturally. And I promise you that nobody would even recognize that I was even there. I don't know how. I'm pretty good. So, you'll find all this out in year 2024 when everything comes out. But here's your first sneak peek. I'm going to give you something that you all need to know on. And you need to fight. And I mean, you need to fight. You need to get up. You need to do something about keeping that house being torn down. But I want to give you something that's important to know. They did not use the tunnel to escape at all, which was kind of stupid. So, but at the same time, I told you where I got cut off at the tunnel. Maybe it was not usable like I thought or like we think, okay? And where it got cut off, where it's digged, where it's blocked off. So we're going to get into that in the 3D animation. These animals did not use the tunnel system.
Okay, her channel now is open-minded perspective. Open-minded perspective. It used to be what they said up there, something Van Life. That's the one I was talking about from a long time ago, but it is now called open-minded perspective. Okay, hi, Natural. Oh, I forgot to say my highs too. I'll have to do that later. Okay, back.
Even if it exists, they did not use it. Okay, I want you guys to know that. Maybe the house was storing stuff down there, whatever the heck was going on with them, that's a different story. And that would be between them and the informants, because they would know. And only they would know where these locations are. These perpetrators, which I would say cover up, it is, and I really truly feel 100% it is the police. Okay? It is them who helped these frats get away with murder. And they continue doing it. And we're not done yet.
Let me play that again.
System. Even if it exists, they did not use it. Okay, I want you guys to know that. Maybe the house was storing stuff down there, whatever the heck was going on with them, that's a different story. And that would be between them and the informants, because they would know, and only they would know where these locations are. These perpetrators, which I would say cover up, it is, and I really truly feel 100% it is the police. Okay, it is them who helped these frats get away with murder, and they continue doing it, and we're not done yet, because we're gonna expose these motherfuckers. Okay, you got your like button, you ready to go? Okay, so I'm gonna stop this in between. Now I'm gonna be talking, because that's how I do it, and then I'm gonna pause it, and if I feel I need to pause, and then I'm gonna talk in between my own shit. Okay, this is important. Please pay attention. I know my voice is not assertive. I know it's childlike sounding, but I'm literally boots on the ground. I may not be filming that, but that's for my safety. Okay? I do have help. I am not doing this by myself. When I am quite sure that the people that are helping me are willing to uh, be be noted on my channel, I will definitely do that. Okay, so here we go. Don't think they don't want the truth out, because they do. And don't think that these kids are being quiet for nothing, because you're going to see why they're quiet. Oh no, Megan. Okay, I want you guys to see something. And I post this in my community channel so that you guys can see it. I will also add it to my Twitter, so if you'd like to download it, let me know. It's on the Facebook as well. It's a group that I put together, Idaho 4. You'll know it's me. Alright, so here we go. Here's your man. Here's your manly man. Sneaking around, making a break for it. Okay, we're right there. Okay, so you guys can see it, okay? Now hold on. I did a little bit more of a close-up. There's another guy over here on the far right that's covering the vehicle for just a few seconds. So, go to the far right, and there's a white vehicle behind it. So men are running in the opposite direction of that house. This house, the light is already out. See? So that would be the King Road house right on the side of this white house. It's in this little dark area. So hold on, I'll show you. Let's go here to, so I can circle it. And here is the house. Oh, sorry. Oh. Now, if I hit save, I'm going to lose this picture. So, all right, we're going to pause a minute because my focus was a bit off as well. And then I do correct it because I'm not sure if this is the house that I'm circling or the house is over more. So you're going to see that. I will get to all your questions. So please know I'm reading, and I may not answer you right away, but I will get to you. I don't want to hit save, but you see where I'm pointing at, okay? So we're going to revert back to original. Only because I don't want to ruin the photo. So I figured I would film it, discard it, and there you go. So the house is on the hill up there where I kind of circled, and here's the guys. Okay, so I do apologize. I zoomed in too much on the men and not realizing that I need to zoom in all the way to the right. So just bear with me. I believe I have a picture of it. Let's go to the photo. So I'm going to do this right here. And I do apologize. And you will see the house, the light went out. I showed the video of the electricity in this back area going out. So the area that I pulled out first, I thought was the house. It's actually over more. So you're going to see that in the video. So hopefully I didn't block it out. And if I did, I will redo this video and post it in my video section. Okay, so hold on. Let me get us back to where we were. Sorry. Here's the timeline. Whatever they did, they handled it very quickly. I'm sure there was still a couple left behind to deal with the girls, making sure they're in their beds instead of where they actually got jumped. So there's definitely more than one individual that's involved, and we'll definitely find out. I never ruled out Brian Koberger, but here's the thing. If he knows about it and he's a part of this case, he very well also could be one of the informants. He may have been there during this incident, and we won't know the reasons until it finally comes out. Okay, if anybody's mentioning names that weren't in the affidavit or in any of the reports on social media, that would mean that that person was supposed to be protected. I will not answer you. I will not answer your questions on that particular person. Please forgive me, but I have a job to do as well. And we won't know if he was set up or if he was a part of this. But I believe we're going to prove that it was more than one person. And I believe the court is going to do the same thing. So I wanted you to see it, just so you believe it. All right. Thank you for watching, but hold on. They may have pointed these guys out. Somebody pointed a head here that's walking by, and it could be Ethan's head. Okay. So you have to really look at it. It's not that easy. And he could have been walking in this direction. Make sure I did that. The house is right up here, so hold on. This one I don't think I mind ruining, really. Okay, so we'll go back to here. Here. Make this a little skinnier. That might be skinnier. Let's try that. No, it's gonna work. Right. And then the house is right here. Wish it wasn't so thick. That's where the house is. I'm gonna fast forward this a minute because I knew I made a mistake, so hold on. There we go. I'm pointing, or right here. Okay, but it's right there, so you guys can see it. Okay. And here's your sneaky fellas. In a minute, I'm going to show you the other person that is on the side of the house that's also coming forward. But he's on the side of the house. So I'm getting ready to show you, okay? So I do apologize. Running past the vehicle, too, right here. I'm making a break for it, seriously. I don't know what's going on over here. But literally making a break for it back here. Okay, and then you can see the little red light to the house way back here. Oops, my bad. Let me revert back to original. Okay, up out of there. Discard. Go back to the dark. And I do remember seeing a little red light in there, but I don't see it no more. So there's the house. So it is right over here. It's hard to see it. That's right there. So when the guy's walking back towards this area or panning, this light goes dead exactly at 3. This is so these guys can sneak out. So I just wanted you guys to notice that. If you did not see that video, I did post it. I posted on 2 different versions on the regular video, and then I also did the close-up on the Dago when I was talking about coffee with Dago. So it's on there, okay? Because I wanted to prove to him the lights really did go out, because he called me a liar and said that we all know those lights didn't go out. Well, it's here too, exactly at 3 a.m. when you would see it before he gets this close, walking back to the car. In that video, before he gets close enough to see these, that light has already gone out, and it was before the 3. It was like 2. Before I go on, I know I keep talking crazy. That's why I said let me pre-record and let me talk through it and move faster through it. I'm going to also prove to you that the officers that were chasing these kids down weren't really looking for anybody walking around with beer in their hand or whatever other bullshit they were trying to come up with. They were making sure that they didn't see what happened. They were the lookouts. Those officers were the lookouts for these motherfucking cops. So yes, this is all Fed related. This is all informant related. Okay? This it isn't what anybody has truly thought. But yeah, definitely a cover up, 100%. So hold on. 258, 259. Flashlight. Okay. Right here, coming around the house. And you see their little flashlight. Okay. So I'm telling you, this was a group thing that had happened. And either A, like a lot of people believe something happened during either a fight or. Oh, why do I think this happened? I think that they were making their quota. They were doing what they were supposed to do because they want to get out of here. They want to graduate. They can't leave unless they fulfill their agreement. Otherwise, they're going to put, whatever it is that they caught them with back on their record. And then that sits on their record. They can't move on with their future. So that's why Keeley had to come back. Okay, so Keeley had absolutely no choice. So now when this went down, they were doing a bust. And the bust.
Okay, I'm gonna play this again. All right, I'm gonna play back a little bit. I want y'all to listen to this.
They were making their quota. They were doing what they were supposed to do because they want to get out of here. They want to graduate. They can't leave unless they fulfill their agreement. Otherwise, they're going to put, whatever it is that they caught them with back on their record. And then that sits on their record. They can't move on with their future. So that's why Keeley had to come back. Okay, so Keeley had absolutely no choice. So now when this went down, they were doing a bust. And the bust did not go right. So they had to cover this up. Yeah, we just wait. They were all there, okay? So whatever happened, during this bust did not happen at the house. They all got busted where they were. This is why I was trying to tell you that even the Grubhub truck was doing their best to not become a part of being a witness. So that's why they were filming it live on Twitch. Please forgive me, speech impediment. They wanted you to see what the hell was going on. Okay, so of course they're going to cover up for their informants and for the university. You also have to think of why even the owner gave it back to the university, which actually the owner of this house still is the very owner who grew up in this house. So just hold up. We ain't done yet, because now we just proved if Brian Koberger's a part of this, he's part of the training. He knows everything that's going on here. because he wants to work with these people. He's also an informant. Don't forget he got caught with drugs and doing all kinds of stupid shit. Okay, so I got a
When the walls come crumbling down, when the walls come crumbling.
lot for you on year 2024. What I'm showing you here is a sneak peek of what I got for you and how I'm going to prove this to you. So, like I said too, be careful. If I don't know how safe my channel is going to be, you want to be able to find me should this channel disappear. I told you how to do it, so just pay attention. Whatever, and they're covering it up. Or B, they were literally jumped at this point, and then the rest of the scene was set up. Thank you for listening. If you think I'm wrong, that is okay. To end the video here. The other perpetrator that's coming out of around the corner goes past this vehicle. I think they wanted to go for this vehicle and leave, but instead, because they noticed that officers were in the Banfield at this time coming up this way, this person continued going this way. This person continued going the other way, just continued passing the car. These guys did not know this is an undercover cop car, and if they knew that these were the lookouts, basically. So here's two scenarios. They didn't know that's a cop. That's an undercover cop car, right? Number 3, B, they did know. That's why they're going in this direction. They know that the other two are out here making sure that anybody from the parties and anybody from the frat houses don't see what the hell happened here. Okay? So I'm giving it to you in 2 ways. So it says, why did they spare the roommates? They're okay, so I'm going to prove to you that Bethany is an informant. As for Dylan, I'm not there yet. I'm finding out the fact that Dylan and Asget know each other, guys. That my whole situation with them back in March, I never knew that I was being targeted by Dylan from the beginning. So yeah, yes, yeah. I'm not done, guys. I'm in the thick of it. I am in the thick of it. And watch me prove who Asget really is. Okay? Yeah, everybody who loves that 3D animation bitch. Who tried putting me down, try making me look bad, make me look like a thief, try to take my channel, try to take my shit. I ain't, like, I may not have stood up for myself here on YouTube, but I know the laws, and I just know to be careful with certain things that I'm doing. The other thing too is there were some questions that I had about the situation for myself that I had to work out. Okay, so we're gonna get into that year 2024 because I'm bringing you all motherfucking down. Ain't
Now let's remember, she is from there. So she knows these people. She knows these people and these kids, and she knows what goes down in that town. And that's why, yeah, her life probably is being threatened by people when she goes digging around. I've seen her by the house. I've seen her live by the house. So yeah, I'm sure she's being threatened. I'm sure of it. I mean, geez, Harsh is getting threatened, and he's over in London or something, you know.
nobody gonna stop me. Nobody's gonna shut me up. And yes, anybody who's okay with their recognition, like I said, they know who these videos belong to. All right, so just know the consequences, okay, of what I'm about to do in year 2024. Are you ready? Okay. Again, your opinions mean a lot to me. But please keep it respectful. And I'm doing my best to cover this for you, and really hoping that you appreciate what I'm trying to do. Thank you. And again, do not forget to join my Patreon or the app. If you hold on, I'm sorry, I'm gonna fast forward that. You guys know to do that. Okay, now we're gonna go here. I'm gonna pause this now, okay? Now like I said, when I know that they're completely safe, I will definitely give recognition. This person already knows this belongs to them because they worked very hard on finding this. If you haven't seen it, just give me a minute. If she's okay with it, I will make sure that the links are there. And because what I am saying is it's going to blow your mind. It's controversial, and it's going to put that person in a spot because I'm using it as proof, okay? So now we're gonna watch the knife. We're gonna watch this whole motherfucking action. And we're gonna watch the hat. And we're gonna find out exactly who this motherfucker is. Okay? Are you ready? Because I'm going to tell you who it is. Where's my like button? There's 48 of you because I'm going to tell you exactly who this guy is. And yes, with the help of students from the university, is helping me figure this dude out. Okay? We ain't done yet. And don't forget the cowboys that came out of the house. Okay? So, watch closely. Watch with diligence. I mean, not even saying the right words right. Speech impediment. Here we go. Okay, so there's two white trucks, guys. There's the one that's a I think it's a Chevy or a Ford or GM. I don't really remember. That's the one that lives right in the apartment complex off the Linda Lane. This one does not live off of Linda Lane. This one belongs to the construction guy. The very construction guy that's gonna level the motherfucking house, y'all, belongs to him. We're gonna get into the cleanup. Oh yeah. The cleanup that has already happened before their construction company gets to go in and level the motherfucking house and hide whatever the fuck they want to hide. Sorry, I apologize for my foul mouth. I was raised by wolves. I get a little upset sometimes, but here we go. I apologize. Let's get to the point. This was found by Truth and Transparency, but this was not the private driver. Okay, the private driver drove a red vehicle, so we'll get into that. I gotta prove if it's the young 29-year-old or if it's the 69-year-old, but we already know what vehicle it was. So this was not the private driver, but they're from the same type of construction company. They do home improvements, construction. They have been local for years. And we're gonna get into that. Yes. Goer, right? I speech impediment, can't do it. I cannot pronounce her last name. Yes, you got it. You just wait. Okay. Okay, so now we already know about the Axe Club, right? Oh, I think I got birds on my where I do my keys. I'm smart. So I got birds on my roof because I have wires and they think it's worms. Hold on. Now they'd be hungry. Okay. So we already know it's the Axe Club, right? And I already showed you the photos of these little motherfuckers. Okay. It was not Halloween. Okay, when they took these pictures. But it was I was told it was after the incident, but I'm not quite sure. So I'm gonna go to the source and see if they have a timestamp on this. But I'm gonna actually prove to you that the sheaf was possibly planted. Oh, you're like, oh, yeah, right. That's it. I'm unsubscribing. Okay, watch me. Watch me prove that shit was planted. Okay, hold on. we got some time. We got some time, y'all. I don't. This isn't everything. So we seen the golf clubs, the female golf clubs. That's up there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, these are your hitmen. Okay, they're shoving it in your face. Now what? Now watch me show you how they shove all this shit right in your.
Anybody know who this is right here? Anybody know that guy? Anybody know this dude right here? That's no other than Mr. Blueberry.
Your face and how proud they are of their little cleanup, their little ops. Okay, I'm gonna show you every one of these little motherfuckers. Okay, here we go. If you are not able to see it, look at the knife. See how it pokes out? There's your knife. Now there's other people around. They're doing weird shit. There's other people watching, but they're doing weird stuff. This is what he does. He puts it into that container. Then he does take a pee. He pisses on that container. I just don't know if he does it then or while he's waiting for the vehicle. So he ends up walking up this way, going right back up the Linda Lane area. Okay? Why does he need to go up Linda Lane? Oh, but this guy's getting a ride, which is going to pick him up down here. So hold up. Yes.
Okay, some people aren't agreeing with what she's all saying, but I've watched all this stuff and I've seen this stuff before, and I have seen the movements, and I've also actually Rory was one of the first ones to post this guy dropping the knife off in that dumpster. And if you look, that is a knife. Bubbly, pretty much, you can see the point on the thing. And that's right there by Linda Lane. And there's more coming. There's more coming to this. So I think it's a little no, shut up, Miller. Shut up. Did I call you a troll? I said there's trolls. Now you're being a troll? Why did you have a judgment so quick before this was even over, Mr. Miller? Go troll somewhere else, buddy. Anyway, guys, there's more to this. It's coming.
She did all the hard work. And again, I do have to put her name down at least. I have to. She took her time to slow all this down to show you what was going on here. Here, look at all these men. Look at these people back there. And what this guy was doing, he was slowly just because he knows there's people back here doing some weird shit, hanging out. And he had to gently bring the knife out. Now just hold on, we ain't done yet. Again, watch that hat. Watch the hat. Yes, Bubbly Waters did a lot of work on researching, finding things. There's the knife. Then he's acting like he's just looking in the garbage, like, like normal homeless people do. Because they do have some homeless issues and drug people who look in the garbage for stuff.
Yeah, Bubbly showed this also, and she's already given credit to Bubbly. She put her name across the screen, and she actually has said that a few times now. She's definitely given full credit to Bubbly for zooming in and doing all that work. Yes, Bubbly was the very first one to discover that knife. Yep, no doubt about it.
He's going to walk around to see who was watching him. That's the only reason why he's going up this way. He's just looking around, see who's around, see who's got their eye on him. Okay? There's no other reason that he's getting on the phone. Okay, now hold up. Okay. Bubbly Waters found it. Here we go. Here we go, yo. So this guy was the one that walked. Now, here's hoping I'm not bringing any trouble to her channel, but at the same time, she did the hard work that guided me where I needed to go, where I was able to go get the evidence that I needed for this. To the dumpster. I don't know if he walked away and then came back to this spot, but he's going to get picked up by somebody. So he's already disposed of what he needed to dispose of.
Something else I have to say here too. Karen and I were working on all these people because there is people all over in here. And we were working on putting a show together on showing these people because there is people around in this area. This whole area, there's people. Even back over here when the camera scans a little bit. But yeah, there is people all over in here. And we were going to actually do a show on it.
Now he's getting picked up. I assume Uber works all night. I don't think Uber sleeps. Okay, I see you. Good spot. Good spot. Check out my vehicle. Rancha. I'm red. I believe I'm a red little ugly eye car. That looks like a compass. I had one. It was blue. Oh, I mean, if I have to, I'll zoom out, guys, because it's that night. It does have a fucking stamp on it. Okay, all right, but I'll let Bubbly Waters do that because I mean she's already done it. It has a timestamp on it. Okay, it's that evening, that morning. Excuse me. All right, 5 in the morning before the sun rises, when this person finally disappears out of this whole thing. Oh, this looks like a red compass. There's a close-up. There's a compass. It's a Chrysler vehicle. Yeah, you came up with a valuable. You came up with a valuable point. You knew that and you had a feeling, even if you don't know, that something was up with the roommates. Why would they need to protect them? Why were they cleared so quickly? Well, voila. Now you know. I know me Chrysler. It's definitely not a Hyundai and it's not a Ford. It is a Chrysler vehicle. Yes, it is. But Remember, there's a red car that took a nice hot bath. There was a report on that. Oh, look at this. We got the inside view. What? Oh, we're getting close. Lovely. You know how to. Yes. Oh, what I'm saying. I am pointing the man out to you. At the dumpster. At the dumpster. Right there. Look at that. Look at the hat. Oh, look at the hat. You busted. Look at the hat. This guy likes to wear the same cap constantly, huh? Look at the cap. No, he didn't throw nothing away. You can hear it?
And what was said while he's getting in the car? That's it. Listen, that's it.
Somebody asked me, do I believe Brian Koberger is an informant? Yes. I don't have to believe shit. I know he is. Oh, sorry about my language. I got a foul language again. I was raised by wolves. Sometimes I get a little bit upset. I get a little bit excited. And I just gotta calm it down. Here we go.
I'm going to back it up a little bit here. Actually, I'm going to back it up a couple minutes here.
Inside view. What? Oh, we're getting close. Lovely. You know how to. Yes. Oh, what I'm saying. I am pointing the man out to you. At the dumpster. Right there. Oh, look at this. We got the inside view. What? Oh, we're getting close. Lovely. You know how to. Yes. Oh, what I'm saying. I am pointing the man out to you. At the dumpster. Right there.
I will let you make your own minds up. I'll let you make your own minds up. I'm backing it up again.
Morning for the sun rises. When this person finally disappears out of this whole thing. Oh, this looks like a red compass. Here's a close-up. There's a compass. It's a Chrysler vehicle. Yeah, you came up with a valuable. You came up with a valuable point. You knew that and you had a feeling, even if you don't know, that something was up with the roommates. Why would they need to protect them? Why were they cleared so quickly? Well, voila. Now you know.
I know my Chrysler. It's definitely not a Hyundai and it's not a Ford. It is a Chrysler vehicle. Yes, it is. But remember, there's a red car that took a nice hot bath. There's a report on that. Oh, look at this. We got the inside view. What? Oh, we're getting close. Lovely. You know how to.
Yes.
Oh, get what I'm saying. I am pointing the man out to you at the dumpster right there. Look at that. Look at the hat. Oh, look at the hat. You busted. Look at the hat. This guy likes to wear the same cap constantly, huh? Look at the cap. No, he didn't throw nothing away. You can hear him?
Somebody asked me, do I believe Brian
That's
Koberger
it.
is an informant? Yes.
That's it.
I don't have to believe shit. I know he is. Oh, sorry about my language. I got a foul language again. I was raised by wolves. Sometimes I get a little bit upset. I get a little bit excited. And I just gotta calm it down. Here we go.
That's it. Did you hear that? That's it.
Wonder what he's saying. Yeah, he's saying his name. I think it's Isaac. It's an Uber. He's asking his name. Or it could be a code. You know, some Uber drivers have codes and you have to know the code or they don't pick you up. Oh, yeah. So it's just in case if you can't hear me. Ubers now, especially here in Vegas, you have to have a code. Either you show the code on the phone or you say it. Otherwise, they don't let you in anymore. Sometimes they use your name, but it depends if it's the Lyft or Uber, what type of...
Somebody said I covered this. Yeah, to a point. But I didn't point out who this guy was. See? Look at the cap. Look at it clearly. Okay? Best that I could do, okay, with the color system we got going on. Okay? Please look at it clearly. He lives at Linda Lane Apartments. His truck, I don't know why he needs an Uber, is parked at the Linda Lane Apartments. 4 months, meaning literally cops were... We do understand that Taylor put to light about the training of some of these officers. There was a giggly something report, right? Where, hey, they were involved in something, but they were covering some of the information that would have helped the defendant. Okay? Involvement of cover-up. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I got anything else going on here.
Company, because it's different in every state. But I know here you have to have a code. You have to show the code.
Now, in my mind,
You
when
can't
I,
just walk up to the vehicle.
so in my mind, when I made the video, I assumed this is when I covered it a while ago. So that's an old, recording. It's not recent. I thought it was an Uber, but don't forget when you're in co-ops, they don't know if they're picking up the right informant. So there's actually a code word for that as well. So I assumed it was a Uber until I realized it's not. This is a co-op, and they were making sure they were picking up the right person. And yeah, there's codes. Usually they'll say a name, whatever, and then they know they got the right person going in the vehicle. When it comes to Uber, usually you sit in the back. You don't really sit in the front. This person is too comfortable and is sitting in the front. Okay, so we're going to get into a lot of that, and we're going to be like... So this is what I have for you for now. I wanted to make sure that you've seen it. I want to make sure it got out. Anybody wants to go and debunk it, please do it. Please, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to be upset with you. Debunk all the way you want. Because, it's kind of what I want you to do. I want you to find out for yourself what I know. Because I'm going to put out something that could get me into trouble. I want everybody to know it. So when it goes out, it's everybody. Do you understand? I don't want just me putting this out. I don't want me to be singled out on this. Because if they decide to turn on me, they can. But they can't turn on all of us. Do you understand? When somebody says something goes viral, it needs to go viral. But it needs to be multiple people seeing this, finding it, getting the right information, and fucking make it go viral. That's it. It didn't come from one motherfucker. It didn't come from one person. It came from all of us.
You hear that? It came from all of us, and it did. We've all put so much work into this in the last year. It's coming down, people. I mean, the levee is going to break soon. I absolutely feel it. I absolutely feel it. Little by little, we've chipped away and chipped away. And it's going to come crashing down. The walls are coming down. And more people they're going to start talking. And I did want to say that someone did bring this up. She's actually from Las Vegas, I do believe, or somewhere in Nevada. And she goes up to Moscow. But she has friended people from Moscow and students. So she's done a lot of work to this, but she also gives credit to Bubbly, and she gives credit to the whole community. I have to give her credit. There's the truth prevails. Yes. Yeah, yes. And yeah, when the walls come, right on, don't I? Yeah. We used to open the night with that way back in my first band, Excalibur. We used to open the night with that song. I still know how to play it. I just can't sing it. I'll let this finish out here.
That's it. Okay? No credit over here. No credit coming to, my channel or any channels I have. No credit, damn it. Credit to us all. Okay? That's how I want it. That's how I want to present it. That's how I want it to get out. Because I'm not going to...
And yes, I do. And that's another one that should be mentioned too, is Get a Clue. I mean, the guy has put in a lot of work into this case. Harsh. I mean, you know all the people that have put in a lot of work into this case. And, I right now I applaud them all, every single one of them, even ones I don't get along with or don't agree with. We've all put in, thousands and thousands of hours. And all their investigative teams and my investigative team and producers and mods and my crime family. We've all been here for this. We've all been here, and it's going to come crashing. The walls are coming in. The walls are coming down. Put it that way. The walls are coming down, and there's not going to be anything they can do except get to the truth. They're going to be forced to. I'm not sure what happened here. It should be way up here.
Stay on top of the fact that this is corruption at its core. I'm going to put out something that could get me into trouble. I want everybody to know it, so when it goes out, it's so there's actually a code word for that as well. So I assume it was a Uber until I realized it's not. This is a co-op, and they were making sure they were picking up the right person. And yeah, there's codes. Usually they'll say a name, whatever, and then they know they got the right person going in the vehicle. When it comes to Uber, usually you sit in the back. You don't really sit in the front. This person is too comfortable and is sitting in the front.
I think that's because it was a
We're
brother.
going to get into a lot of that, and we're going to be like... So this is what I have for you for now. I wanted to make sure that you've seen it. I want to make sure it got out. Anybody wants to go and debunk it, please do it. Please, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to be upset with you. Debunk all the way you want. Because, it's kind of what I want you to do. I want you to find out for yourself what I know. Because I'm going to put out something that could get me into trouble. I want everybody to know it, so when it goes out, it's everybody. Do you understand? I don't want just me putting this out. I don't want me to be singled out on this, because if they decide to turn on me, they can, but they can't turn on all of us. Do you understand? When somebody says something goes viral, it needs to go viral, but it needs to be multiple people seeing this, finding it, getting the right information, and fucking make it go viral. That's it. It didn't come from one motherfucker. It didn't come from one person. It came from all of us. That's it. Okay? No credit over here. No credit coming to, my channel or any channels I have. No credit, damn it. Credit to us all. Okay? That's how I want it. That's how I want to present it. That's how I want it to get out. Because I'm not going to be nobody's damn patsy. And I'm also not going to be put in a position where those authorities, these people with money, okay, either A, can end my life, or B, destroy my life. Okay? So we're all in it, or we're all out. That's just how I'm going to put it. All right. I love you guys. Yeah, so wonderful. Yet started looking federal. Yes. Just trust me on this. Stay on top of the fact that this is corruption at its core. There's more info I'm going to give you about Idaho. They have the best police training of any kind you can freaking think of. They got $1 million building. They just seriously, there's videos on it. Okay, there's YouTube stuff on it. You guys can just cover it. Why is Idaho, out of every state in America, have what? $1 million freaking police station? They have they have a canine unit training. They have all this different covert training programs. Okay, I need you guys to look into this, and then on top of the fact that even Truth and Transparency is putting this out as well. She's doing her best to get it out as possible. So she's doing a really good job doing it. She also shows proof that a trainee officer is walking around the goddamn neighborhood with another training officer. Why are they out on these beats and they're trainees? And then shit happens and then they got to cover it up. They don't take any blame for their mistakes. Idaho is really good at cover-ups, and including crisis acting, you freaking name it. Oh man, year 2024, I'm gonna bring it. But I beg you guys to pay attention. I beg you guys to get out there, watch. I don't even care if you use my videos, okay? And you just alter it. Just make sure you alter it, because obviously you don't want to get, copywritten by YouTube, because I'm not about to copyright nobody. Get it out. Get it out there when you see it, okay? If you don't believe what I'm giving you, it's understandable. It truly is understandable, because this is so freaking unbelievable. It really is. And one day, watch, this is going to become a freaking story, a movie, a freaking book. This is going to be incredible. But it's all going to start and it's all going to end with Brian Koberger. Whether he's the murderer or not, he's going to kill and destroy Idaho. And guess what? Guess who's going to be holding the gun? Mr. Gonzalez. In a good way. Okay? In a good way. But let's just hope he doesn't do anything stupid and destroy his own life. Okay? So when he finds out some stuff, I mean, I believe he's a scary dude. I believe that Gonzalez is already a scary human being. I can't prove that. It's just something that I recognize. That I don't even think that the law could stop him. I don't even think it would matter if the law got its way or not, because I just see Gonzalez cleaning it up and taking care of it, and it's all done. Yeah, not in a bad way though. So kind of like Superman, that kind of way. Well, I'm gonna go because I gotta go to work. Another day of fucking work in between the holidays. And I love you guys. Please know this. Please make
So what do you guys think? Pretty ass kick, huh? Pretty ass kicking. Here's the open mind perspective and bubbly waters, and to everybody, I think the walls are going to be coming crashing down soon. I really do feel it. It might take a little while, but the door is open now. The door is open and the walls are coming down. And yeah, it's made old Tommy Jude happy tonight. Cheers. Me and my ginger ale with lemon juice and extra ginger. That's my strong drink right there. Someone posted in a comment that they thought I was drunk in my last show, and I haven't drank it over 10 years. Anyway, that was very awesome, and I want to say hi to a bunch of people here. Outdoorsy life, and don't dive. Good seeing you, Nacho. Love you, Sherry, Rajo. I know who you are. Cheers. Doc, Terry, love ya. Alien Dog, Jill, love Tina, Tara, Wendy, Jackie, Mama, Bianca, Randy. I see you coming late. Yep, I seen you. The Archer, Rev, my girl. Heather, Lisa, Sherry. Oh, who's Once Upon a Crime Time? Oh. Noni, good to see ya. Is it Nani or Noni? Jackie, Tara, Christine, Susan. I'm gonna keep going. All my mods, I love you, Rach. Wherever you are, I don't see you up here. It's kind of going by kind of fast right now. Yeah, Kate, Layla. There's too many in here. I should have done this at the beginning. Anyway, yeah, I think it's very interesting. I think I'm going to watch it a couple good times. Love you too, Randy, and Kathleen. I love you, girl. And I'll watch it a couple more times and try to drag as much information, because you kind of miss things, and not just things that she has said, but it's hard for me. I'm trying to keep up with chat, trying to watch, because I only watched it once through, and I knew it had to go up. I knew it had to come on, so I didn't get a good chance to really watch a lot. I mean, look at it 2 or 3 times and get the information that I wanted out of it, and everything I wanted out of it. So I'm definitely going to watch it again, and maybe a couple of times through. So yeah, it's very interesting. And with other things going on, like, I just feel there's going to be a swing. The law firm is conversing with us, and Cynthia and I will go over that with you tomorrow night. There's a lot of things happening, even though there isn't in the case itself. There isn't. I have a feeling that's about to change. But this needs, like she said, this needs to go viral, and everybody needs to start putting this stuff out and doing their own investigations on it, and and get this to go so viral that they cannot stop it. They can shut down a channel or two, but they can't shut down everybody. And so we need to do that. We need to do that. And I'm hoping, a lot of channels. There's Huda. Hey, Huda. Definitely. Yep. Love you, girl. Yes, I'm glad you're here. Bubbly. I wish Bubbly was here, because she deserves a lot of the credit here on this one. Doing all those blow ups and stuff. Yeah, it's just remarkable. But like I said, I had a feeling about van life a long time ago, and unique van life, and I just had a funny feeling she'd be involved somehow. And even though we got in an argument, and I argued right with her, and Rory did too, and that's the way it goes. But it didn't get to the point where it was so nasty that we, I respect her and everything. So, and I've been checking her out lately, and I'm glad I did. I did. Some things are meant to be. And, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video. When I do these, I don't like to go too long, and it's already an hour and a half. So let me get that out there. And just remember that it is always opinions and speculations and theories and facts, some of all. And, people have to realize that. I think we need a little bit of until next time. Rock and roll!
Me in the morning on a bright and sunny day. Yes, you left me in the morning on a bright and sunny day. You didn't wait for me, mama. You didn't even say goodbye. I tried so hard to be there by your side. I tried so hard by your side. But you didn't wait for me, mama. You didn't even say goodbye. By your side. Yes, I tried so hard to be there by your side. But you didn't wait for me, mama. You didn't even say goodbye. In the morning, on a bright and sunny day. You left me in the morning, on a bright and sunny day. You didn't wait for me, mama. You didn't even say goodbye. I cried so hard as I stood there by your grave. I cried like a child as I stood there by your grave. Lost my last chance to say goodbye on that bright and sunny day.